Well, coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, these farmers have been having a really hard time lately with the Teachers Lounge. First, the Teachers Lounge were forced out of their farmlands, ladies and gentlemen, due to a revolt by protesters, and then legal battles ensued behind the scenes. And up next, these Iron Cliff farmers vow that the former Metal Cliff owner Jeeves and the Teachers Lounge will never set foot into their farmlands again, and that match is next.
The following contest is a 3-on-3 brawl. There will be no countouts and no disqualifications. The only way to win is to eliminate your opponents, either by pinfall or submission.
And the 3-on-3 brawl begins, ladies and gentlemen, but oh my lord, looks like one of the teachers goes straight for a punch, and oh my lord, one of the farmers has just been eliminated. Here comes another farmer, submission move, all the pressure to the neck, and out stomps, ladies and gentlemen, punches to the chest, and he slams him into the pole. Ladies and gentlemen, another farmer eliminated. Here comes Clark with punches. Oh, what a tackle, ladies and gentlemen. And now here comes one of the teachers. Submission move, trying to break them apart. But ladies and gentlemen, Clark. And now they're exchanging punches to each other. Oh my lord. Whoa, one of the teachers has been eliminated. Here comes Jeeves. Upside down submission move. And now punches and kicks, ladies and gentlemen. And slams him into the pole. A body slam. Slams him into the pole again. Another body slam. And oh my lord, what a kick. Triple body slam. A kick. And it's over.
Here are your winners, the Iron Cliff Farmers.
Looks like Jeeves and the Teachers Lounge have been eating dirt once again, after they dealt a bad poker hand here tonight against the revolt of the Iron Cliff Farmers. But then again, they did bring this misfortune upon themselves, after denying them aid during the earthquakes. Let's just hope a judge can decide which parts of the land the Meadow Cliff belongs to.
Well, I, for one, am surprised at how Clark Markson managed to single-handedly destroy all 3 members of the Teachers Lounge, including the former owner of the Meadow Cliff, Jeeves. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, the farmland remains in custody with the Iron Cliff farmers, and the Teachers Lounge must now go back to the law offices in order to continue their legal battle.
And speaking of battles, this next match is going to be a duel of magical proportions.
This next bout is set for one fall.
And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Sorcerer versus magic. But wait a minute. A distraction. And look at this. Oh my lord. Right to the back. And now, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my lord. They're exchanging blows to each other. Slams them into the pole. A body slam. And now look at this. Oh my lord. Magic trying to fight back. Another body slam by Sorcerer. But look at this. A body slam in reverse. It's over.
Here's your winner, Magic Ranger.
For the first time ever in the history of our sport, Magic finally picked up his very first victory in over 21 seasons. And what better way to pick up your first win than by beating your master and mentor right here in the middle of this ring? Call me impressed.
Sorcerer tried distracting Magic when the match first started. Then both of these superstars threw hands at each other. But Sorcerer started slipping, and the Magic took advantage of the situation and was able to capture his very first win here tonight at Doomsday. I won't lie to you, Silver. I see a bright future in this robot.
Now, before we continue with our next match, we just want to quickly announce that Axer as Doomsday, sponsored by Spectrum Productions, helping youth on the autism spectrum get their ideas on the big screen. And Biosoft Studios, the world's home for the only animated web series, Axer Ranges Ass. And ladies and gentlemen, up next, Princess Liz has had a lot of bad luck lately, getting kidnapped here and there, and unfortunately for these teams, one kidnapping incident has caught the attention of the Royal Guards. Take a look at how it happened, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, don't mind us. We're just a couple of travelers. Listen, my fiancé and I are caught in a localized digital crisis. We're trying to find out how to get out of the minus world and get back home. No, it's the real world. We just need to find an exit. Do you know a way out of here?
So you're staging a kidnapping just because you can't escape this world either? Can you at least take us to your leader? Maybe this Lord Bowser you speak of might be able to help us get out of here? Yes, my name is Liz Elizabeth Rose of Townston. Get away with this!
And now that the Royal Guards are alerted and aware of what happened, they want every last shell of these Koopas on a silver platter. This is a 4-on-4 brawl, ladies and gentlemen, after kidnapping the princess. Ladies and gentlemen, these Royal Guards are going to want a piece of every last Koopa, and here we go.
The following contest is a 4-on-4 brawl. There will be no countouts and no disqualifications. The only way to win is to eliminate your opponent, either by pinfall or submission.
And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Koopa Cabana taking on the Royal Guards. And right away, headbutt, ladies and gentlemen. And a tail whip slams him into the pole. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the guards is taking a beating. He slams the Koopa. And now, ladies and gentlemen, he's trying his best. Oh, my lord. A kick to the gut by one of the Koopas. And ladies and gentlemen, what a headbutt. And now, oh, my lord, one of the guards trying to fight back. Body slam. But ladies and gentlemen, the Koopa has just been eliminated. Oh, what a kick. Another guard eliminated. And now look at this. He's going after one of the guards, ladies and gentlemen, slams him into the pole, a body slam, another body slam, and a second guard eliminated. Here comes the third guard. Oh my lord, sword attack from behind, and now look at this, body slam, and ladies and gentlemen, here comes the last of the guards. Oh my lord, what a takedown, body slam, and now here comes the last of the Koopas, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my lord, kicks, ladies and gentlemen, right to the chest, and now, oh my lord, body slam, wait a minute, make it 2, and now look at this, oh my lord, punches, but they're exchanging kicks, and now look at this, body slam, and ladies and gentlemen, what an upset!
Here are your winners, the Koopa Cabana!
Terrible defeat for the Princess of Townstead, as the Royal Guards got mishandled by the Koopa Cabana. And even though the Royal Guards tried their best to defeat all 4 Koopas in succession, they still weren't able to get the job done. And it looks like the Royal Guards and Liz are going to share some words later on backstage.
I mean, let's call these guards for who they are. They're stupid, ladies and gentlemen. These Royal Guards, the last time they followed Liz, they only followed her based on her appearance, but they never took into account her voice. So to be honest with you, ladies and gentlemen, the last time these guards were together, they were actually accompanying Miasma instead of the princess herself. Ladies and gentlemen, that is stupidity at its finest.
And speaking of Miyasama, I heard that earlier tonight that Miyasama was extradited out of Tenebracia and into Apophis prison, where later tonight she must take on Charisma, the captain of the Canadians.
It's all happening later tonight, and coming up next, the Master Championship will be on the line, as it will be hanging above the ring. And after Tank Ranger stole the title last year at Doomsday in a championship scramble, Scarecrow wants revenge, and the only way to win this match is by using tables, ladders, and chairs, and only one of these fighters is about to take the title.
The following is a tables, ladders, and chairs match, and it is for the Master Championship. Now in this match, the only way to win is to grab a ladder and climb it to reach the prize at the top.
And here we go, the former champion versus the thief. And oh my lord, Scarecrow just rammed him into the apron. And now he's throwing punches, ladies and gentlemen. And look at this, again, a second time. Slams him into the pole. And now Tank trying to fight back. But ladies and gentlemen, Scarecrow with punches of his own. He's going for stomps, ladies and gentlemen. And now they're trying to fight back. Oh, right into the pole. Submission move, trying to break him apart. And now, oh my lord, they're throwing each other into the pole. Punches by Scarecrow, ladies and gentlemen. Slams him into the pole. But oh my lord, what a count. counterattack by Tank. And now look at this, sweep move, and now submission move. And now look at this, oh my lord, body slam by Scarecrow. Slams him, stomps him, oh wait a minute, another counterattack. And now submission move. And now look at this, punches by Tank. Slams him into the pole twice. And now body slam. And now, oh, slams him again. And now, oh, off the apron. And now look at this, oh my lord, a sweep kick. But ladies and gentlemen, a DDT by Scarecrow. Slams him into the apron. He's got a ladder. And now look at this, Scarecrow climbing the ladder. And he grabs the Master Championship. It's over.
Here's your winner and new Master Champion, Scarecrow.
The Scarecrow just did what I think he did? Did he seriously just destroy Tank with his own bare hands without any weapons whatsoever?
Trust me, Doctor, he did more than that, ladies and gentlemen. He grabbed the heaviest ladder, climbed it, and was able to win back the Master Championship that was stolen from him by Tank last year in a championship scramble. And with that, Scarecrow the Yeti is your new Master Champion.
Well, I, for one, bet that Tank Ranger must be having a hissy fit backstage. This is probably the shortest Master Championship reign in the history of our sport.